morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever in the world you're joining us from in this really beautiful October 31st. I'm so glad to be here with you today. I'm Charlene. Welcome everyone, both here on Insight Timer and our friends over on YouTube too. So today is kind of a fun day for some people. Tell me where you're joining us from. Say hello in the chat. Drop a line. Let us know where you're coming in from and how you're doing today. I want to know how you're doing today. Good morning, Carrie. Carrie joins us from Southern Maine. I'm so glad you're here. I like all your emojis. Yes, those are very, very apropos for the day. Need a nice amount of lightness and light in our space. Good morning, Jane. Jane with a Y. She joins us from California. Oh, this is going to be fun today, I think. Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you. Warm greetings from Singapore. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. We also have a Jeremy on set. My husband, who runs all these wonderful, beautiful things that you see in front of us. So I'm glad you're here, Jeremy. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Hey, Lori. Nice to see you. Lori joins us from Madison, Wisconsin. How are you, my friend? Southern Wisconsin. All right. My geography of Wisconsin is suddenly evading me. Does that mean you're not? Madison is south. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. I feel much better about that. You think it was a Friday? It's only Halloween. Good morning, Jen. How are you, Central Massachusetts? Yes, sleep. Geraldine, good morning. Well, actually, good evening. You're in Western Australia. Yes, that's correct. Awesome. Hi, Kathleen with a C. What a beautiful way to spell your name. Good morning from Portland, Oregon. I love that. Oh, is it chilly there? Uh-oh. So you're really into the autumn vibe. Well, we're joining you today from Florida, and it is a balmy 74 out there right now. It's only going to get a little warmer, so it's supposed to get a cold snap tomorrow, so we'll see. You know, like 60. Good morning, Serenity. How are you, my friend? It's so nice to see you. Serenity joins us from Long Island, New York. She says she's so happy to finally be able to attend one of our lives. Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Yes, I'm so glad timing worked out. Hi, Cal. Good afternoon. It's 1 p.m. in Northeast England. I love it. I'm glad you're here, Cal. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Lori Madison, thank you. Sue from Germany. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a great day. Rahel from Switzerland. 2 p.m. Look at this. It's afternoon for our folks. I trust that you all have had a great day thus far. I'm so glad you're here. Rahel, what a beautiful name. Nolene from Wales. Look at Europe showing up strong today in the house. Look at that. Look at all these hearts too. So if this is your first time joining us, so you know, one of the things that our community does with the hearts is that the hearts are to affirm frequently. They are affirming each other, or they're throwing it up. Yeah, we're so excited to be here, or whatever it is that they're experiencing in that moment. And a lot of times they give a shout out either to the bowls or to sometimes this little kitty who likes to walk through the set. So we'll see if she makes a guest appearance today. You never know. There's a new kitten in the house. Beth, good morning from LA. So glad you're here. Sandy, good early morning. Yes, yes. Cherry Berry, hello, hello. Autumn vibes in Amsterdam. Yes. So glad you're here. Nice to see you, my friend. Susan, happy Halloween from Washington, D.C. It is indeed. Good morning, Violet. Violet joins us from New York. Glad you're here. Laura, you said you're good. Thank you. Good. You're happy to be here. It's cold here in Wisconsin with a few snowflakes this morning. Ah, beautiful. I love that. Lisa Nanda, my cats would love to see her. Yes. Happy Halloween from freezing Toronto. Well, I'm sending you some Florida love right now and warmth. So are the bowls, apparently. Love that. Nice to see you, Lisa. Zarita. Is it Zarita or Zoraida? Zoraida. Yes, Jeremy just helped me with that. Thank you, Jeremy. Hi, Zoraida. All Hallows Eves. Yes, exactly. Greetings to you and all from Johannesburg, where it's 3 p.m. in South Africa. Trust you've had a great day. Ali from Ohio. We're happy you're here as well, too. Kristen from Pine, Colorado. Good to see you, Kristen. Lisa Nanda, you said that the class will be the highlight of your day. Yay! Well, it's always amazing when we are able to take the time to show up with and for each other, but also with and for ourselves. And kudos to you for doing that right now, because that's what you're doing. Beth, oh, beautiful set today. Yes. You like the outfit? It was sparkly. It was in the back of the closet, and it felt like a fun little Halloween sort of vibe. Cherry Berry, you said it's such an exciting time to be alive, enjoying the ride. It's so true. That's true for all of life. Everything is a matter of perspective. What some perceive as dark, others perceive as light. What some perceive as light is completely repelling to another. And I think whenever we can really come to grips with if we are truly from singularity, from the all, from the divine, from God, the creator, however the nomenclature, whatever that is for you, that feels best, then we have to understand that all is all. I'm just as divine as I am profane. And when you can carry that dichotomy, when you can carry these two really opposing, seemingly opposite energies, and still find your balance and how you choose to express in the world, because all of that is still a choice. I think that's where the miracle of life really comes through. And that's one of the things we're really going to be connecting to today. So we know, well, let me say Christine real quick from Scotland. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And Jen, your head is already vibrating from the bowls. Yeah, the bowls are intense today. So quick side note, if this is your first time here, maybe Jeremy from Singapore, this might be your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. So in front of you are 19 chromatically tuned crystal singing bowls. Now we also have some extra ones on the top. And we also have some really beauts underneath and below. And we really connect to these big guys back here. Yep. So these big guys really start to vibrate into the physical body. And we utilize these bowls in different ways. Ooh, hello. Because the bowls are made out of almost pure quartz crystal, 99.999% pure quartz, they carry a strong ability to conduct electricity. If you know anything about the piezo quartz, they use piezoelectricity to generate voltage. And you and I we're all made of voltage. We all have voltage within ourselves. You can actually feel the electricity. If I put my hand over the bowl, I can actually start to feel a vibration coming up. And it's not just the sound waves. There'll be times whenever your hair actually stands on end. And it's that electricity that we're beginning to generate. It's a function of the vibe, your biofield right now that you're presenting, that the bowls are connecting to. I mean, we're all energy, we're all connected. That's not just waxing woo poetic, that's actual quantum physics. So we're all vibrating at these particular rates, and the bowls begin to introduce additional vibrations for us to really fall into and do with as we may. We set a specific intention throughout the day, and we follow that path and see where we are led. So the bowls are very happy to be here. So today we're really going to be leaning into this idea. Suze, you asked, do you ever feel shudders? Do you ever, shudders, have broken a bowl? There's only been one that is, knock on wood, that's ever broken. And that was actually, that's a whole other story we'll have to talk about another time. But usually no. I mean, that's knock on wood again. Even with traveling with the bowls, I've taken them to conferences and performances and studios and everywhere, and we travel with care. But I'm also aware of how much pressure we apply to really activate and engage that electricity. And you can feel that. I mean, sometimes the bowls ask you to push it off. And it's a mutual communication pattern. It's not just what I want to do. It's not that at all. I mean, the bowls inform. They're their own players. It's really interesting in that sense. For all those who don't know, I come from a classical musical world where, I'd play the piano, I'd play the violin, I'd play whatever instrument, many, and you flow with the instrument, but also you are in the control seat. With the bowls, this is more like a choir that we're all singing together, and we all have specific parts and ways that we need to show up. So it's a very different kind of experience. But good question. Hi, Laura. Hi, Gloria. So glad you're here too. Love your blessings. So today we're really just going to lean into the idea of the veil. Well, what is the veil? So the veil connects us to this idea of dimensions beyond that which we can perceive with our physical senses. And I thought today would be the perfect day to do it. So Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, or the Celtic holiday festival that looks like Samhain, pronounced Samhain. So Samhain and a lot of the other very earthly grounded in the earth, natural type of spiritual pursuits and understandings, really understood that, especially around this time of year, what they would call the veil was very thin. As in, it was easier to perceive things beyond our normal physical vibration. And they would often use this time to connect with aspects of those who had gone before, their lineage, their family, the ancestry. Because if all of life is a series of patterns, when we can perceive and connect to these patterns, we better understand ourselves and our life and how we show up. So today we're really going to lean into this thin veil idea. It's really interesting too. Like even my voice today, I noticed, is very soft. The bowls today, they're very subtle. They're not nearly as bombastic as they sometimes are. But let's see what happens. But there's a subtlety that requires us to pause and really listen so that we hear beyond. So I'd like for you now to just consider what energy or frequency is it that perhaps you would like to connect with, but that feels beyond. It feels elusive, maybe just out of reach for whatever reason. Just see if there's something that comes to mind. You may experience that understanding in a word: empathy, wealth, good health, compassion, peace. Whatever that is for you, just see if you can begin to experience it. That feeling may come to you as a feeling, a physical response in your body. You may see it as a color. You can perceive this in any way that's right for you. There's no right or wrong way. But what I'd like for you to do today is just hold this experience that you are connecting to, your desires to have, to hold, to feel, to experience in front of you. Now, it might be easy if we place that desire, experience, thought in a golden sun. Just see a golden sun floating in front of you right now. And then gently allow this experience to plop, to dance, to float, to descend, to absorb whatever your experience into this golden sun. And now the great thing is that You don't have to do anything. Just see it. Let it be. And we'll dance around it, coming back into perfect alignment. So if you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin that now. If not, I invite you to think, imagine, or feel a beautiful golden cord of light originating at the base of your spine, descending down through the floor into the ground, into the very core of the earth, rooting itself in to our divine mother, this planet. Now this grounding cord, see the date and the time right now of wherever you are. Just see it written on the bottom of this cord, bringing you into this present moment, right here, right now. Grounded into present time. Begin to notice that there's energy already beginning to shift out of your physical space or your energy space, down this grounding cord. You're releasing, you're letting go. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath in, filling your lungs to complete capacity. And then take one more quick sip in through your nose. Then gently exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Let's inhale through the nose, completely filling the lungs. Holding that breath in. Feeling that oxygen pulse throughout your entire space. Then one more quick sip, inhale through the nose before you exhale through the mouth, gently, smoothly, with focus. Complete comfort to come into your body. Begin to direct your attention towards that golden sun in front of you. That vibration, that frequency, that experience you're looking to cultivate. You don't have to do anything. Just observe. Notice any places of tension, physical stress, discomfort that may be arising in your body. Perhaps a tightness in your shoulder, a kink in your neck, colors, vibrations, feelings to descend down that grounding cord. Relaxing the heart, relaxing the body. Then gently exhale. Take another deep breath in. Hold that breath in. Allow the heart to relax. Keep relaxing the heart as you're gently holding in that breath. Now, exhale. Take another deep inhale, holding that breath, relaxing the heart, and exhale. I invite you now to perceive a line that's just moving directly in front of you. So there's a line. There's a point of origin that will put a rose. And this rose represents you. So notice how that rose shows up for you today. Perhaps it shows up in a specific color. Perhaps there's lots of beautiful, wonderful blossoming petals. notice your rose and see if there's anything that you would like to shift or adjust in how you're witnessing that rose. And if there is, in your mind's eye, make it so. Now, seeing this beautiful rose however you would like for it to appear, begin to see down this line. Just moving, shifting, moving back as if almost in time. Just witnessing that this line represents an aspect of linear time. Gently shift your attention back to that original sun, that place, excuse me. Ooh, we're moving some energy. That place of experience you're looking to cultivate. And what I'd like for you to do is bring that sun in to this originating rose that represents you. And just see what happens. See how that energy, does it mix? Is it oil and vinegar? Does it not come together? Or does it fuse effortlessly? Whatever it is, there's no judgment, there's no understanding of what it is, just allow it to be. Now, what I'd like for you to do, just having witnessed what's happened in the rose with the sun, allow that sun to begin to separate from the rose, moving back on this line, this timeline, gently moving back. Don't worry about what the line represents, where it's going. Let's just perceive that it's moving back into linear time. Witness the sun and this experience within it, and how that sun begins to shift at different points of the timeline. Go as slowly and methodically as possible. If you come to a point where there is a disturbance in the beauty or your original creation of the sun, allow the sun to sit in that space of wherever that disturbance is occurring. And when it does, think, imagine, or feel golden rays beginning to descend back into that sun, rebalancing, realigning that sun into a point of where it will return back to its original state of beauty, of alignment. So take the time now to move the sun to and fro. Go as far back as you would like on this timeline. When you feel you have reached a point, don't try to push beyond. Just come back and move it back towards your rose. Do this in your own way, at your own time. Go ahead and bring your attention and that sun back into that rose that represents you at the end of this timeline. And now with the rest of the timeline, think, imagine, or feel golden rays of healing, realigning energy just rushing up and down this timeline. Experiencing this return to wholeness, this return to stability, to balance, to alignment, to connection. Allowing anything that's discordant to just gently release. You can either see it dissolving out of that timeline. You might feel things, energy, ground out of your physical space or your energy space. Take a deep breath in, hold that breath in, relaxing your heart, allowing the breath to fill your entire body. And exhale. Go ahead and release that golden sun, that timeline, and that rose. Just see them gently evaporate. for you to bring your attention now to the area of your heart, that fourth energy center, the Anahata Chakra. Just begin to think, imagine, or feel golden rays of light coming from a sun, any sun that feels good to you right now. Just beginning to integrate into your heart space. Breathing in. This enlightening color. Witnessing your experience, just breathing in this gold color into your heart space. Take a deep breath in, hold that breath in. Allow your heart to relax. Holding that breath. And when you're ready, as you exhale, just see that gold dissolve. Bring your attention now to the area of your first energy center. Your first chakra at the base of your spine, the Muladhara Chakra. Think, imagine, or feel a beautiful scarlet red. See that red begin to shift, to move, to integrate into, to fill this space, this pelvic bowl. How does that red feel to you today? For some of you, you may feel comfortable bringing in a second color or a different color. Find whatever color serves you best right here, right now, and begin to integrate that into this first energy center. The seat of where we root, we align, we ground into the fullness of life. What frequency will help you ground into your fullness today? Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. And as you exhale, shift your attention upward now to the area of your second chakra, behind your navel. The Svadhisthana chakra that connects us to creativity, this idea of how we create in the world, an aspect of our expression. Our expression of manifestation. Think, imagine, or feel an orange. Perhaps it's an orange like a pumpkin. Find your perfect orange and begin to feel that frequency vibrating throughout your entire second chakra, second energy center space. Some of you may wish to bring in a second color today as well, or a different color. Find your frequency and integrate. Nourish yourself. Merge with this frequency and this color. Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. And when you're ready, allow your attention now to shift into the third energy center, in our solar plexus, the Manipura chakra. This is our seat of fire, of creation in the world. Allow to release down your grounding cord anything and everything that you're ready to let go of that may be blocking you from the fullness of connecting into this energy center. Good. Good. And as you do, replace whatever had been there with the vibration of yellow. Find your yellow today. Perhaps it's a flaming autumn yellow. Perhaps it's a golden yellow like the golden suns you've been working with. Find your yellow, good, and begin to bring that in. See that frequency just expanding through the entire center part around your diaphragm in your physical body. Good. Now, some of you may feel even more supported with a second color. Go ahead and bring in whatever color or colors are necessary for you. Allowing this fiery center to come back into balance. Fire is most effective when aligned. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing your heart to relax. And as you exhale, shift your attention now back to the point of your heart. Think, imagine, or feel a beautiful emerald green. Dancing, pulsing through your entire heart space. Feeling these vibrations, this warmth begin to integrate more fully into your physical and your energy bodies. This fourth energy center, the Anahata, connects us with our upper chakras and our lower chakras. The more etheric, the more subtle chakras, and the more physical, the more dense chakras. It plays a very important role of integration. Here, it's vital to have a good sense of self-love and of good cheer, good humor. So feeling this green, ushering in expressions of peace, of harmony, of laughter. Find your perfect green and or any other color or colors that support you and your fourth energy center today. Allowing those colors to move, to shift, to vibrate new space. attention now up into your fifth energy center. The area of your throat. The seat of truth and expression in the world. How we show up for ourselves, how we show up for others, how we show up for our own alignment. This Vishuddha chakra, situated throughout your throat area. Think, imagine, or feel a sky blue color. Perhaps the color of a perfect autumn sky. Allow this frequency to fill your throat area, bringing balance and restoration, a connection to creativity, a connection to an affluent state. Here where you know that what you speak is truth and it becomes law because of the purity to which it vibrates. Good. If there's another color or other colors that would support you today, integrate those now. It's not the loudest voice that we hear the deepest. It's the voice that carries the most resonance and truth. Balance back into your resonance. Good, good. And your truth. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax, your body to relax. And as you exhale, shift your attention now to your third eye. This Ajna chakra, the sixth energy center. This place where your still small voice resides. Where you know that you know, that you know that you know. Good. Connecting with a deep indigo color, the color of a midnight sky. Here we connect to integration, that deeper knowingness, where previously in the fifth we expressed our truth. Here we know our truth. Good. Good. Experiencing how that indigo color is assisting or supporting you right now. Bringing in any other frequency or colors that best serves your needs. Beautiful. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax, your body to come into fuller stillness. And as you exhale, shift shift your attention now to your crown, that seventh energy center. This place of oneness. The Sahasrara Chakra, the seat of the 1,000-petal lotus. Think, imagine, or feel the most beautiful, gentle violet, a soft purple color. And experience that frequency, vibrating, tingling, connecting, infusing the entire area of the top of your head, your crown. Breathing in this violet color, experiencing its frequency, ushering in any other color or colors that would best serve you today. As you find balance, in your entire physical system. Knowing that you are one and you are all. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, allowing the heart to relax. And as you exhale, gently shift your attention up and out of your physical body into your 8th energy center. It sits just above your head. Just feeling all of those chakras coming into perfect alignment with your next higher octave. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, bringing your attention now back to the point of your heart as you're holding that breath in, experiencing your heart begin to relax. You feel that gentle release. And as you do, exhale. Gently bring your awareness back into your body. You may want to move your fingers and your toes and your nose. Give yourself a little shift, a little shake, a little hug. Come back into this space. If you'd like to bring more energy back into your physical body now, if you're coming into the next part of your day, you may want to rub your hands together to begin generating this beautiful energy. You're actually creating electricity when you do that between your hands. And then place that anywhere on your body that feels that it would best serve. Perhaps if there's still a point of physical discomfort, direct that energy into that point. Perhaps you're ready to go to bed. What you actually may want to do is either skip this exercise completely or bring it connecting into the 4th and the 6th energy center. And then just gently wiping anything else that no longer serves away. Sometimes, too, we like to generate this energy and then drink it in through the eyes. You find your perfect expression today. There's no right or wrong way to reconnect to your own source. So how are you feeling, my friends? How was that for you today? I'd love to hear. Yay! A couple of hearts. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's tricky coming back. I love that. So tell me how you're doing. I'd love to hear your experiences. I see over here on YouTube, I just wanted to say hello to one. And Die Netta Die. You never end peace and love. It's so true. You're right. Never end peace and love. I love that. Hi, Jonathan Myers. It's so good to see you. Happy Halloween to you as well. Hi, Brenda. I love that you're here. It's nice to see you. So tell me how that experience was for you. I'd love to know. Hi, Yvonne. Good to see you. I know I didn't get to say hello before, as well as Monica and Serkan from Istanbul. How are you all doing? I trust you're having a beautiful day, whether you're enjoying the spooky vibes or the light vibes, whatever it is. It's all of life. I love it. Hi, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, and Suze, nice to see you as well. Love this. Jane, you are feeling fantastic. Yes, I love that. It's interesting. It really, I have to, the bowls are very interesting today. And the energy practice, it kind of came up. So what we were doing is we were very gently connecting to an aspect of clearing away stuck vibrations, stuck frequencies from our own lineage, our own timeline. And rather than get into all the story, because sometimes stories are fun, but stories can also be very defining and in that case limiting because we're stuck in the story. We want to know all the details. So instead of being in that place of really allowing the bowls to take us into a point of, okay, so there's some frequencies here that are stuck. Let's just vibrate those out. Great. Feels better now. Let's move these out. Oh, some frequencies that are stuck. Blah, blah, blah. And it was that type of movement that we were really connecting into. So I'll be curious to hear what that felt like for you, what that brought up for you. Yay, look at the hearts. I guess that was good. Yay, good. It's amazing how story is a powerful influencer. So we have to be careful, aware, and cognizant and charged with great expectation into whenever we do connect into story and what that means, because we can either use it for our benefit or sometimes to our detriment. It's amazing how we always have that choice. So yeah, Jeremy, let's check out some of these comments. So Jane says she's feeling fantastic. Geraldine, it was magic as always. Good. I'm glad to hear that. My soul, my lineage, good. And your heart needed that. Oh, amen to that, sister. Thank you. It's my pleasure. I'm so glad you were here. Nice to see you. Always good to be with you. Jeremy said, wow, so much integration in this journey. Thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, Jeremy, you bring up such a beautiful point. So one of the easiest ways for me to describe what's going on with the bowls is that the bowls will frequently, I like to envision it as fill in the gaps, the little tiny holes. So there are technologies out that can actually analyze your voice and hear discordance, disharmony, or dis-ease in our physical bodies and can diagnose you simply by you reading a sentence. The words aren't magic. It's a function of hearing the holes in your voice. The bowls contain so many frequencies that empower all these holes to suddenly, it's like the little boy with the in the dam and he sticks all of his fingers in, saves the city. It's that same type of effect, except suddenly these holes get filled. Now it's up to us as to how long we maintain that. That's a whole other story. And again, there's no right or wrong way. Sometimes we need to experience a hole in order to have that pure life path, journey, trajectory. Nothing wrong with it. So the bowls come in and they really bring in that integration. So it's really interesting that you say that. Thank you for sharing it, Jeremy. It's nice to see you. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. In fact, let me say this, because speaking of soon, we will be back again. I can't believe this. It's a 2-for-1 this week. We're going to be back on Thursday, November 2nd. So this Thursday, November 2nd at 9 a.m. And we are going to be energizing our life, because everything happening in the sky, everything happening around us, it's going to be a great time to tap into some energy generating, power building, motivating, oh yeah, good types of vibes and frequencies with the bowls. So I hope you'll join us. So Thursday. So maybe I'll see you then, Jeremy. And if not, be well. Okay, so what else do we have, Jeremy? Sue, you feel totally relaxed. Awesome. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Beautiful. It's amazing how the bowls give us exactly what we need at exactly the right time. I love that. Thanks for sharing. Laura, yay, you and Sircon, hi, woohoo. Geraldine, your heart. Yeah, I got that. That's no stress. Spell check. These things happen. Monica, yay, it's good to see you. You'll have to say, it always makes me happy to see your little llama. Is that a llama or an alpaca by your emoji that you use by your name? Just brings me joy. And happy Halloween to you as well. Mindy, thank you so much for your donation. Jeremy, thank you so much for your very generous donation. You were both so kind. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness. It means the world. Thank you both. Thank you all. And if you have donated and I don't say anything, sometimes the system doesn't actually let us know. So I just wanted to let you know on that. But we keep going through the comments and we'll hopefully see. And if not, thank you so much, even just for being here. That in and of itself too is always a blessing. Sandy says that she did get unstuck from a sad emotional incident with a loved one yesterday. Awesome. You feel relieved and grateful. So good. Look what you created. Well done, Sandy. Yay, throw up some hearts for Sandy. That's huge. You know what it is? Because Sandy showed up, as you all did. She showed up and she did her work, and she is experiencing an emotional release. Good for you. Amazing. That's what all of this is about. Yay, Sandy, we love you. Woohoo, woo, 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 woo. All those hearts are for you, my friend. And we continue to speak. We speak love and peace over you and that whole situation. Everything will work out like it's supposed to in its perfect time. Doesn't it always, friends? That's kind of how it always works. Sue, you're feeling peace now. Good. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing. Jeremy, you said the breath work you channeled is where the magic happens. Amen. It's very true. And the breath, Jeremy, as you say, it's so beautiful. The breath really corresponds with the vibrations that are coming up and out of the bowls. I don't know if you noticed, but there were several times where I would have to change the direction of the bowls, and the bowls didn't always want to go that direction because they were following the path in which we were where we were. They were reflecting our current reality. But we were looking to bring in energy specifically into the third chakra. But I was moving counterclockwise in the bowl. When we move counterclockwise, that is an energy flow. It's part of an energy key that moves from the physical matter into the spiritual matter. So we needed to release things, but we weren't in a place where we could integrate. So we further laid into, okay, let's release. Do you remember this? Release into this third chakra, allow that energy to reset, and then bring in. And as soon as we did that, suddenly there was much more fluidity, sorry, it's Halloween, fluidity, where I could move in either direction around the bowl. So it was in better balance, integration. Cool, kind of fun. Lori, that was powerful. Yeah, it really was. There's some really funky intervals going on today too. I was kind of digging that. It's like pseudo spooky vibes, but that was them. So Laura, you said you feel a release and healing. Good. Yeah. Monica says, yay. Exactly. It's incredible how your experience is exactly what it needs to be right now. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. It just is. Ursula, when you offered to bring in the second color, often another color came. Good. In retrospect, the color combinations really made sense to me. Oh, that's cool. For example, when the indigo was worked on the top of the third eye, so we got the third eye and the indigo, yellow came too, like golden stars in that night sky. I love that. I recognize that your Manipura, confidence and personal power, came to help me trust my own knowing. That's beautiful. I love it. Yes, it does make sense. It was all cool. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. So that's interesting when you talk about the fire of the yellow and the the indigo in the 6. So, and that was something that we were actually really balancing. I don't know if you know this, but or if you noticed it, which is totally fine if you didn't, because hopefully you were in your own space. So I was actually playing this bowl, which is an E, which connects us to our 3rd. And as you know, we were bringing in yellow into the 3rd. The same time I was playing the A that connects us to the 6th chakra, the 6th energy center, and the indigo color. Kind of cool. And there are reasons for that. We would need an entire month-long course to get into all of that, which maybe we'll do one day. Lots of fun. So amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love too that it came to help you trust your own knowing. Absolutely. Sometimes we need to ignite that power, that fire, to trust who we are in any moment. Oh, Jeremy's over here doing all kinds of fun things in the background. I love it. Charlotte, thank you so much for your donation. That's so kind and generous of you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Christine, you say you feel much lighter now. Good. I'm so glad. Thanks for the session. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Kristen, deep timeline clearing. Awesome. Healing and balancing. I love that. Good for you. It's amazing how we experience the same experience so uniquely. I love that. Monica, yes, it's a llama. Cool. Good. Glad. Kristen, thank you so much for your donation. That's very generous. Thank you, Kristen. And Sue, thank you as well. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you both for being here. Jeremy, you said your eyes were shut when I was playing the bowls. Yep, totally perfect. That's a great way to experience the bowls. Geraldine, you noticed it as well. I love it. Kristen, and you said effervescent. Very cool. I love this. So City John over on YouTube, Brenda said it was truly enjoyable. Yay. Emphasis on the joy. Yay. It is a season of joy. We'll talk about that actually in a second. And this is your first time here with the live. Oh, I'm so glad you joined us, Brenda. Thank you. So City John, you said peace to everyone. Yeah, it's City. You're listening on YouTube today. So y'all know City on Insight Timer. She's our friend from Philadelphia. I practiced with yoga today. Awesome. And you let the vibrations flow through your own body. Amazing. It's our pleasure. I'm so glad you did that. What a cool experience. And there was some definitely interesting, very physical intervals, physical vibrations and frequencies coming from the bowls today. So that's really neat. I bet it was quite a yogic experience. I'm glad you shared that. It's good to see you, my friend. Cherry Berry, back on Insight, you said it feels amazing opening the highest timeline. Yes, and it's a simple technique that you can do at any time. And if you ever feel that you need extra help, if you have friends or guides or allies or angels or whomever you like to work with, just ask them to be there with you. Sometimes that helps people feel really good. If you're like, I got this. Cool. You do you. That's awesome. No right or wrong way. Allow that practice to integrate however best serves you from this day forward, whatever that is. Speaking of from this day forward, I am so excited to share with you. We have a really cool upcoming free event, and it's happening this Thursday, November 2nd. It's at 8:30 in the evening on online, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so 5:30 p.m. on Pacific time. It's actually 12:30 in the morning Friday if you're in the UK, but don't fret. If you are interested, pop over to our teachers page on here on Insight Timer, or actually it's dropped down into the description on YouTube as well, and there's a link it'll take you where you can directly sign up for this Rejuvenate Your Spirit with the Sounds of the Angels. Y'all know we just finished a really beautiful 8-week angelic series where we were listening to the sounds of the angels and we were connecting to these frequencies. Well, did you know that every season has its own tonality? So that's why today, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, has its own very specific frequencies that the bowls begin to generate and vibrate. And whenever we listen to these frequencies, we listen to these higher frequencies, we can actually put them into an octave in which we can experience. So if you want to learn more about that, which is really, really cool, check this out. Like I said, if you're on Insight Timer, pop over to our teachers page on the website link. Actually, I'm taking you right now. I'm taking you to this event so you can sign up. It's totally free, and I think you might really enjoy it. It's an hour long. And the cool thing is that if you can't make it, because it's 12:30 in the morning where you are in the UK, then you can also, oh, and by the way, for our UK friends too, I'm sorry, our Down Under friends, Geraldine, Sydney time, it's on your Friday morning at 11:30 a.m. Sydney time. So however you are compared to that. So even if you can't make it live, it's fine. If you just register, it'll actually send you, you'll get emailed the replay. So you can still see the event, whether it's live or not for you. But do plan to join us live because it's really fun. The bowls talk, we do a beautiful heart-brain balancing session, and we listen to the sounds of an archangel y'all haven't heard yet. Pretty cool. Lots of great spiritual science, lots of peer-reviewed science, lots of quantum science. All the good stuff mixed into one. So I'd love for you to join me. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. If you want more information, teacher's page on Insight Timer, that website link, and then also on YouTube, it's over in the description. Yay! So being with you is always a tremendous experience on so many levels. You bless me more than you know. And today, as we straddle that perfect balance between light and dark, I just want you to know that you bring joy, like Brenda said. You bring integration, like Jeremy connected to. You bring balance into my space. And because of that, I just want to thank you. I love you. You mean the world to me, and I can't wait to see you again. We'll be back again live on Insight Timer and YouTube this Thursday. Thursday's a good day. Lots happening on Thursday. November 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. Until then, my friends, be well. Know that you are loved and that you are exactly where you need to be. I'll see you soon. Satnam.